topic. And
Yes.
I'd like to introduce you before you start. You're sitting in a very pretty place, by the way. It looks really nice where you are. So you're 18 years old and you're a high school student in USA, Atlanta,
Yes, I
and
am. Yes,
activist,
exactly.
very passionate about
Yeah.
global women empowerment, Nicolina. So we'd love to hear from you. You've
Yeah.
got 20 minutes to
Across
share
the
with
globe gathered together to lighten the first ever annual Women Economic Forum in Goa at Goa Marriott from May 7th to May 11th, 2015. Along with the women leaders were business leaders, corporate coaches, entrepreneurs, authors, icons, actors, political stalwarts, policy makers, ambassadors and media personalities who came together at the Women Economic Forum to create a truly vibrant atmosphere of discussion, debate and millennial thoughts. The Women Economic Forum 2015 program was spread over a diverse range of topics with exceptionally good speakers. Over 400 delegates came back with a lot of experiential learning in an environment of positivity and fun. Some of the eminent personalities at the forum were Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis, actor Vidya Balan, renowned film director Madhur Bhandarkar, politician and retired IG Dr. Kiran Bedi, the Ambassador of Turkey, His Excellency Dr. Burak Akkapar, Sri Sachin Pilot, former MOS Government of India, and Sarah Pilot, founder Sequin. The first day of the forum started with a curtain raiser session introduced by the lady herself, Dr. Harbeen Arora, Global Chairperson, Women Economic Forum, and All Ladies League, the world's first of its kind all-women's international chamber. It was started with interesting plenary sessions on subjects ranging from religion to violence against women. Women delegates from Poland, London, Israel, Pakistan, Morocco, Canada, USA and other countries shared their exclusive thoughts on the topics of national and international concern. The second day of the forum was jam-packed with interesting breakfast sessions on e-commerce, inculcating work and life skills in school education, art of persuasion and negotiation, grandma stories, cloud economics, net neutrality and quality and innovation. The plenary sessions included the discussions on the business of beauty, fashion and entertainment, defining trends from world over, exploring women-oriented cinema with a much-honoured filmmaker, Madhur Bhandarkar, whose movies are known for their strong female protagonists and out-of-the-box narratives. Those who also spoke were Meghna Ghaipuri, President Whistling Woods International, Ashok Pandit, Member of Censor Board and filmmaker, Poonam Dhillon, actor and politician, Zarina Stanford, Vice President, Asia Pacific IBM, Alok Bansal, CFO and co-founder, PolicyBazaar.com. The day also experienced an awards ceremony specially organized to felicitate the Goan women achievers from different spheres of life, namely Odette Mascarenhas, preserver of traditional Goan culinary, Cecile Rodrigues, an ace Zumba dancer, successfully running a dance academy, Ethel De Costa, a prominent media professional and a prolific writer, Sonia Shirsat, the world's best fado singer and promoter of traditional Goan music, and Archana Bobe, a noted fashion designer. The third day of the forum started with scintillating breakfast roundtables on topics like meditation and its power, caretaking of elders, intuitive healing therapies, consumerism, and angel funding, followed by some compelling parallel sessions on entrepreneurship at grassroots, the new women empowered, enlightened, and inspired, the power of miracles, art of cross-cultural yogans, social media blueprint and others. Among the parallel sessions was a candid conversation with Amrita Fadnavis, the First Lady of Maharashtra. The fourth day of the forum started with breakfast roundtables on topics like personal branding, NGOs or entrepreneurship, hypnosis and healthcare, followed by lunch roundtables and plenary sessions. Some crucial sessions included Maharashtra, the financial capital and leader in growth, role of media as change agents, effective, accountable and corruption-free governance. In conversation with Vidya Balan, actor and woman icon. Those who spoke included Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis, well-known actress Vidya Balan, Dr. Kiran Bedi, politician, Umesh Upadhyay, President, News at Network 18, Mohan Shivanand, Editor-at-Large, Reader's Digest, Pinky Anand, Additional Solicitor General of India. Dr. Habil Korakiwala, Founder Chairman and Group CEO, Walker Limited. Prahlad B. Chabria, Director, Phenolex Cable Limited. Siddharth Zarabi, Executive Director, Bloomberg TV India. Rohit Bansal, Managing Director, TV 18. Bhupendra Chaube, Consulting Editor, CNN IBN. And Mr. Dilip Piramal, Chairman, VIP Industries.
Thank you, Nicolina, for putting up with me, introduce you in between the video. Sorry about that. And but it was really nice to watch that video, Harbingers of Change, and that's where everything started. So, Nicolina, like I was speaking about you, and I'd like to introduce you once again to our audience. At 18 years of age, an activist and totally passionate about global women empowerment, and you're a student at Atlanta. This is really exciting. We'd love to hear from you, and building the resilient you. What a fantastic topic to be sharing. So over to you, Nicolina, and you've got 20 minutes with us, and then we'll handle a few questions. So you're on.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm really excited to speak about this topic I'm really passionate about, because I'm trying to empower youth empowerment. I'm youth empowered activist, and I will present you my 8 steps to infinity, how to live mindful life is in perspective of a teenager. I separated those 8 steps in 4 that you do inside that will have impact on you, especially you, and 4 that will have an impact and benefit for people who are surrounding you. So I will start with a question. How many times per day you say thank you? Just simply thank you for example, sun rising up for you, or thank mom for giving me a birth, or I'm thankful for my education that I have, house that I'm living in. And that's really important question, because usually people, teenagers, are not thankful enough, not grateful for what we have, because next moment you won't have it. For example, you one moment you have something, the next you won't, and that's how life works. And we have to appreciate everything we have right now, and we should know the value of it, the worth of it, and then appreciate it and be grateful for what we have. And that's the most amazing and most important feeling that we can have and we can sense, and that's to be grateful for what we have, and to know the values of it, and to appreciate it, and to know what we have, because people all around the world may not have it. Mm-hmm. That leads us to my second point, and that is carpe diem. That means seize the day. Be aware that you what you have right now may not have it tomorrow. So my mom used to tell me this story when I was really young, and that's a story about a brother and a sister in time of World War II. So her little brother lost his shoes. They didn't have parents, so he lost his shoes. He didn't know where he put it, and her sister was yelling at him. She was screaming. She was really mad. She was really pissed off. He lost his shoes. And in another second, somebody knocked on the door. They opened the door and they see the whole military standing behind the door and saying that her younger brother has to go to serve his country. The next one, they took him. The last time she ever spoke to him was when he lost his shoes and she was yelling at him. That was the last time she ever saw him again, and all the bad things she said to him was about he's losing his shoes, how can he do that, and she was really pissed off, and she didn't know that's going to be the last time she saw him and talked to him. And that's really powerful and sad story, because we have to be aware that we should spread more love, and if we're arguing with somebody, we should just finish it with a hug or just nice words, because you never know when's the last time you're going to see somebody, hug somebody, say something to somebody. You just want to be aware that you want to finish conversation and anything with a smile, with positive thoughts, and to seize the day to know and to respect and value all the things we have right now, and to appreciate, because you never know when the last time you're going to have it. And we have to live our life with full potential to know to just stop existing and start living. We have to be aware that people might not like what we do, what we are, but doesn't matter, because if that makes us happy, that's the most important thing. We don't need any more reasons to do something if that makes us happy. One of the lessons that took me a lot of time to do and a lot of time to learn is that I have to love my body and I have to love myself. I have to accept myself the way I am. It took me actually a long time to learn, but I'm really grateful and thankful for my body, for everything I've been through. I'm thankful for my body to get me to all the sicknesses I had. And I'm really, really grateful for that, because my body is not just a knob, a statue, or just sculpture. It has its benefits in it as a great, great power to heal me, to like I just remember all the things, all the steps I've been there, all the places I've been there. Thankful for my legs, because I was walking a lot, and all my body and my hands. I'm really grateful for that, and I have to accept myself the way I am. And we're living in the world where everything is there. Everything is served. You always have it's served how you're supposed to look. It is served how you're supposed to act. It's served how you're supposed to speak, look, talk. It's how you're supposed to dress. And then you realize I really don't have to look like that. You have to say no to that, because girls, we really do not have to look like Victoria's Secret models. Like we really don't. Like they say we should, but we don't. If we're proud and grateful and satisfied with our body, that's it. That's the most important thing. Guys don't have to look like Calvin Klein models. I think we're perfect just the way we are, and we have to accept us the way we are in order for somebody else to accept us. So we have to be grateful for the body and to appreciate that's our temple, that's who we are, that's saving us from everything, and we have to accept us the way we are. We have to accept all our scars that we have on our body, or stretch marks, anything that's not perfect, because that's perfect. We're perfectly imperfect, and I really like that. We're not supposed to look like robots, to all of us to look the same, because we are not the same. And we should not fit in. We have to stand out, and we do not have to look like girls from magazines or Instagram. We should be the way we are. We have to shine from inside out. We have to spread good vibes and energy. That's how people connect, not because of the looks. And fourth step for benefits for impact on yourself is that we should have small steps every day. I like to call them baby steps. You got to move differently if you want to different. Do something, anything. Just start somewhere to get somewhere. That's what I like to say. If you want to start, for example, working out, do not wait for Monday. That's what I used to do. I wait for Monday and then I start working out. But why? If I'm motivated on Thursday, I'll start on Thursday. I don't have to wait. We have to start. We have to start from somewhere. Baby steps. Set yourself a goals. For example, if I want to go to college, a really good college, then I have to set steps. Okay, I have to do my SATs. I have to write essays, my college applications, and then you just check it out, cross it out what you did, if you want to quit the job and have a better job with better salary, or just that makes you feel better, not just, oh, I have to go to work, oh my God, no. That you want to go, oh yeah, I'm going to the work, I'm happy about it. So you have to just set yourself goals. Okay, let's just find a new job, then quit the old one, starting from there. You just have to start from somewhere. I I started from I started nutrition, having and eating healthier food. Just I just quit eating sweets. That was really hard for me, but I quit that, and I started drinking this, and then a little bit less than that, and then I started being vegetarian, and I'm vegetarian for almost 2 years, and my body is really grateful for it. I'm taking care of my body and myself, and then I started feeling better. I don't need all the bad and crap food I used to eat, the junk food. I started eating fresh salads, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and that's more than enough for me. And we have to start just to start for anything. And then when you make your goals list and you just check it out, that's amazing feeling. That's when you beat yourself, you challenge yourself, and then you beat that challenge, and you see, oh, you check out the goal that you set for yourself. That's just the most powerful battle you can get, the most powerful challenge, and then you just check it out because you did it. You did what you set for yourself. That's the greatest battle you can win. So I'll start from the four outside that will have impact and benefits for everybody that is surrounding you. So the fifth one in order is we are not actually aware how our words are powerful. The most dangerous and the most dangerous weapon in the world are actually it is actually nuclear bombs, but let's say they're words. Actually, they're words. When you think that words can change somebody's day, make them happy, make them feel something excitement, make them feel sad, depressed, anxious, then you realize, wow, when somebody say to me just on the street, hi, that actually, no matter how crappy day I had, makes me happy. I was like, yeah, thank you. Just when somebody say you look nice today, just a complete stranger in a mall, I like your skirt. Well, I'm like, thank you, and that makes you feel happy. Can you imagine, for example, someone just walking past you and, for example, dressed look not usual, and then you just pass by and say, gross. How does that make that person feel? Just anything, just give them some facial expression. That makes that person feel really bad, and that makes them feel like they're not enough, and they should not address with that, or make them sad, and that can lead to another stages. So we have to be careful what words are we using to use them properly, because I usually, when I'm waiting for a bus, I'm just sitting on a station waiting for my bus to come, and then usually a grandma or grandpa sit next to me, and they're just talking to myself instead of just putting earphones in, or just scrolling to messages, or just looking away, or trying to do something else, ignore them. I start talking, because you may not know that they do not have anybody. They don't have children or grandchildren or friends or any kind of family relatives. They might be alone, and then instead of you just looking away, ignoring, you should just start and just talking to them. Just listen to them. But you didn't have to talk. You just have to listen, and just maybe not even pay attention, but just listen to them and make them feel better. When you ask someone, "How are you?" they know that that's not a big effort you can do, but actually it makes a lot of impact to people. They not know they may not know that people still actually care, and then humanity is not dead. So when you just ask someone, how are you, hi, or just smile to them, that makes them feel better. and we not know the value of words. As I'm learning from years, and we have to use them properly because they are stronger than we think we are. We think they are. The sixth point is find a reason to be happy. Let the world see your smile. Let's just all smile for a second and just see, just let's smile, and no matter how sad we are sometimes and just want to lay on a bed, watch Netflix and eat ice cream. We and we're so sad because I don't know how we're supposed to do this anymore, and just being so sad and depressed. And then you realize, well, I'm alive in the first place. I'm alive and I have my life, and I have my house, I have my apartment, I have food to eat, I have water to drink, I have family. You have yourself. And then you realized, well, people sometimes don't even have that. You see, people, your house is a dream of somebody who's homeless. When you're just walking the street and thinking, well, I should get new sneakers or something, then I see a person who doesn't have feet. When I realized I want sneakers, I saw a person who doesn't have feet, and then you're satisfied with what you have, and be happy what you have right now. Find a reason to be happy, and there's a tons of them. We just have to open our eyes to see it. I'm happy to see this flower over here. I'm happy to be in this amazing place right now and to just see all those trees and all those green and see, and I'm grateful for having my family. I'm happy when I see my sister smiling and watching something. I'm That's what makes me happy. And you always you can always find something. There is always something. We just have to open our eyes and see what the beautiful world that we're living in right now. And we have to appreciate it and accept it and be grateful for it. The another key point that I have is that we have to help someone. Just to help someone like neighbors, family, friends, parents, colleagues, neighbors, strangers, just to help them. When you see somebody is just carrying the big bags from grocery stores and it can lift them up, help them out. You see a grandma can pass the street, help them out, because it's really nice when you know you're not alone in something. You know you don't have to face something alone, and you just have challenges on your own. People can help you, and people know that. We just have to let it go. We have to let people help us, and we have to help people because we're living in a community, and we have to help each other to empower, to have a greater impact on each other. We have to help each other in any situation. And then when you just start helping someone stranger or your parents or something, then you realize, and someday later you will just help for no reason, just because that makes you feel better, makes you feel useful and proud of yourself, because at least you did something good today. You helped someone, and then you start doing it for no reason, just because you want to. No reason, just you want to help someone. You see they're struggling, you want to help them out. And that's really nice, and that's why people start volunteering. That's why I started volunteering, and that's amazing. You start working with someone about in something. You help your community, because we're in this together. This community has to stick together. We're in this world together, and we have to give all in, and then be together and have an empower this world, our women, all the people in the world. And then I'm really grateful for that I can help someone, and this makes me feel good, and they make feel good for everyone. And the last step we have is repeat all 7 steps as much as you can daily. So we have to be grateful for what we have, and be thankful and say thank you as much as we can today, and we have to live our life fully, seize the day, carpe diem, because tomorrow we won't have something. We have to live our life fully, be happy, do something we never said we would. We have to love ourselves and our bodies. We have to accept the way we are. We have to start from baby steps and then start somewhere to get somewhere. And we have to be careful what are we saying, because words are a weapon too. And then we have to find a reason to be happy. There are tons of them. We should help someone to make them feel better, and that makes us automatically feel better too. For all those hacks, they're providing me a better life. From the beginning, I started doing that. They make me feel better, to live mindful life, and I hope they'll make you and be useful for you too. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Nicolina. And that's just amazing to hear that from you. I've made copious notes just listening to you. And can I ask you a question, please?
Of course.
Yeah, Nicolina, you're really this young, and this was a lot of wisdom, and I can see that you've been practicing it yourself because you're so passionate and excited about every point you share. What got you started this journey? I mean, just at 18, what got you started thinking this way? What was it that sparked you in this direction?
Actually, if I'm being honest, I wasn't that enthusiastic 2 or 3 years ago. You wouldn't recognize me. I was literally the whole different person. So I changed like a lot in every aspect. First I actually watched the movie Secret. So that's what I started. And so yeah, that makes me appreciate everything, and then use words, and I started meditating. And my family are doing the same things. So we're all same. And then I started being so in root, and not like anything that like make me mad or something. Just okay, that's what's supposed to happen. So I'm facing out and be like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to happen. I'm not gonna be mad or something. That's how it's supposed to happen. And I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting the universe is going to get me something. If I say that I want it, and if I strongly believe in that, I will get it. So I'm just not stressing about things, and I'm starting to appreciate everything. Meditation helped me a lot, to be honest, and opening my chakras and meditating whenever I can, and just reading. I am a passionate reader. I read a lot, and I started drawing actually, and people say that I'm really good at it. So I started doing that because it makes me feel calm down, and I love making something out of nothing. Then you just blank paper, and then you just something amazing, some sculpture from Louvre. That's what I do, and that's how I started, in just small steps.
Okay, that's really interesting. Thank you for sharing that. And what do you see yourself doing going forward? I mean, if you look at 5 years, 10 years from today, what do you see yourself doing, Nicolina? You're going to just have the most amazing influence and impact. I can see that. But
thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, I see myself as a really, really happy woman. I see myself being so happy and so satisfied with anything I have. Doesn't matter. I will just see myself as really happy person, really satisfied and really grateful for everything I have. I see myself probably still meditating. I'm pretty sure I'll do that. I will still draw. I will empower people. That's what I'm gonna do. 100%. I'll empower people, empower women, youth, the kids. Anyway, I'm just gonna empower people because that's what I feel I'm really passionate about, and that's what I'm going to do. Any way possible, I'll just do it anyway. I always wanted to help the world. Even when I was like maybe like 11, 12, I had an idea that I wanted to somehow help people all around the world, to people in need, to just make something. And I wanted to make an application for that, for phones. So I was really passionate from young age to empower people and empower this world and improve this world to make it a better place. So that's what I probably will do, and I see myself is that.
And I can see you achieving that, Nicolina. We
Thank
can see
you
you
so
achieving.
much.
And
Thank
before
you.
I have one request of you and one
Mhm.
question. Is that
Okay.
given the current scenario and what the whole world is going through, what are the three things that you would suggest we focus on so that we can think positive and look to the future? What would you suggest, Nicolina? What's the advice you would give us?
For we're right now when we're in really challenging times because of the whole virus, and the whole world is in collapse, and because of that we have to stick together. It's not just one country, it's not just one town, one place, it's just the whole world. So we are sticking together. Everybody's going through the same thing. So we have to stick together and empower each other. We have to be there for each other. When that happens, I had to left my school in US and to come back to Serbia. And then every day I was checking on my friends. They're checking on me from all around the world. I check them from Nigeria, from Montenegro, from Spain, from Bahamas, from United States, from everywhere, from India, from Japan, from China, all around the world. We're checking each other to see how we're doing. That's what we have to do. We have to say hi to our friends to see how they are doing, because they may not be as strong as we are. So we have to help them out and just see how are they doing. Sometimes I actually spend a lot of time watching movies. I do that. So as a normal teenager, I was watching TV shows and I was watching TV and movies. That's what I did quite time. I'll be honest. I did that as normal teenager, normal people. That's what I do. But I was busy with college applications, so I was doing that. For everybody who can't do that, we can call each other on Zoom or just in some phone calls and talk to each other. Maybe just go to see each other if we can on social distancing, and be there for each other. That's how we're gonna deal with all of this, and that's how we're gonna survive, and that's how we're supposed to get through with it. Sticking together and checking on each other to see how are we all doing okay.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing this. And you made
Of
such a
course.
difference to everyone who's been listening to you, Nicolina. And we wish you the very, very best.
You.
We know you're going to create a future that's
Thank
not just going to help you, but impact many, many others. So all the best with that. And from the Women Economics Forum, Nicolina, we'd like to confer an award
Yeah.
on you. And that's the prestigious,
Oh,
iconic award. That's Women Creating a Better World for All. So
oh,
congratulations.
thank you so much. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
very proud of you. We're proud of
Thank you
you.
so
And
much.
no, thank you for taking the time out today and sharing for us. You've
Of
changed
course,
our lives.
it's my
And
pleasure.
we
Thank
wish
you
you all the best.
so much.
We wish you all the best,
Oh,
Nicolina.
thank you so,
You.
so much. You made my year. Thank you so
And
much.
meet us.
I'll cry now.
See you then. You take care. Bye,
See
Nicolina.
you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Bye.
Bye then.
Bye.